Music in the morning. Hey yo, welcome back. Ty's Music in the Morning. Lagged a little bit. I went on vacation. I had a little trouble in my home life. Got all that sorted out, and then I got some new gear. TLM 103. Love it. Absolutely love it. And then I got a new interface too, and it took 3 different interfaces to get everything running smooth. So we up, we running, and this week we're going to go ahead and look into a couple little things that I struggled with. I like doing my own masters. I like doing my own mixing, recording, everything. But a lot of people struggle to get their volume up to where they need it to be for streaming platforms, just industry standard across the board. You know, Spotify's negative 13 dB. A lot of times people will run it up to negative 10. That's what I leave mine at. I've heard people going up to negative 8. I personally don't like doing that because then I notice you start to add some distortion and things like that. The tip here today is getting that loudness without distortion, making it clean as possible, because you put all your time into your mix just to get it loud and make it sound trash and all muddy again. We're going to show you how it's done. Let's hop into it. All right, so the track we're going to be using today is off my new project, Trials and Tribulations. This one's called Changing Up. Let's go ahead and give it a little taste, see what the loudness is looking like.
Changing up, baby, what the fuck? Been together so long, hold up, baby, what's up? Talk because of you. Hey, I'm still.
So I got some loudness to it. It's hitting at negative 1 with negative 1.9. And the reason it's doing that is because I already got my my master chain in here. All right, so a lot of people will use 2 limiters. It works, but you will run into some distortion sometimes. And I've definitely noticed that if on the first limiter you're running it a little less than the second when you're running more, it helps balance that out. What I've been doing is running a soft clipper, and basically with this, instead of hitting that brick wall, it's kind of like this. You can set your slope, and it just allows a little bit more to cut through, and it's not quite so deadening, so you're not going to squash it, cut out your natural harmonics, dynamics. But let's go ahead and I'll show you how it's done. We'll get this up to loudness.
Changing up, baby, what the fuck? Been together so long, hold up, baby, what's up? Talk because of you. Hey, I'm still, yeah. You know I ain't wanna ever back down and face fear. Watch the tears fall down, baby, I'll dry your eyes. We all got a choice of coming to pride. It's hard to walk away. Hate to see you go. If you're dressing all black.
Now, one thing I like to do is with your attention over here, I don't like to let that hit over 3. You can run into some distortion with that too. But another little quick tip is on your compressor, which you're getting your glue from in your master, but you can make up a little bit of gain here too. So I'll just bump this up just a touch, and then we'll see where we're riding at.
See what's going on, so pull through, you know. Changing up, baby, what the fuck? Been together so long, hold up, baby, what's up? Talk because of you. Hey, I'm still, yeah. You know I ain't wanna ever back down and face fear. Watch the tears fall down, baby, I'll dry your eyes. We all got a choice of coming to pride. It's hard to walk away. Hate to see you go. If you're dressing all black, say love, that's cat. Whoa, big, y'all come stacks. Treat good, no cap. Lay away during the night.
So, in all reality, you're going to want to let it play all the way through, but I've already released this song. I've already mastered it. So, I don't really need to do that. Just giving an example here. But basically, you run the soft clipper into the limiter. But I'm actually using the L1 Ultra Maximizer. I feel like there's more harmonics, more dynamics in that instead of just the L1 limiter. But then the WLM Plus from Waves, basically this is reading your LUFS, and then you'll have your short term and then your long term. But just to give you a little rundown here too, I go ahead and shut off the short max, the short min. I keep the true peak at -1, and then my target is at -10, and then you let that play all the way through. And then same with your soft clipper. You know, you don't want anything clipping. So always -1 here. Sometimes you can do -0.3. And then I do -1 on this one too. It just works out best for me in those ranges. Now when I was running 2 limiters, the first one I would do 0.3 and the second one I would do 0.1, I believe. But I just get such better results by doing it this way, and then also with doing a little bit of makeup gain on the compressor. You don't want to overdo it because you don't want to end up going down in here and seeing certain things clipping or anything like that. So you don't want to go overboard on that part because it will clip. But basically that wraps it about up. I'm super hyped to be making videos again. I got some new equipment. I got a new mentality about me. I'm just fired up and ready to go. Once again, this is Ty's Music in the Morning. Let's build together. Let's grow together. Like, subscribe, share, comment, all that YouTube stuff. Back again every Tuesday. I'll see you next week. Peace.